Okay. Yes. So yesterday we have seen how to create a dictionary, right? So I said you can create a dictionary in several ways. So what dictionary is having is key and value. So this is how the list is. List is index based and set is non-index based, but dictionary is key and value. So there will be a key and there is a what? Values. And you can also create a dictionary by using dictionary function or dictionary constructor, right? Yeah, you can also create. So you can also create dictionary using dictionary type or dictionary constructor, right? Function is a special function, and you learn this when you go for classes and objects. You learn this. It is a special function. Okay. So here, dictionary type means you can use this particular syntax. So dictionary of iterable. So what you required is iterable here. So iterable or collection. Okay, iterable or collection which represents key and what is that? Values. In this case, all the collections are iterables only. Okay, iterables allows to read individual values. Okay, yes. So how you upload all the documents here? So day wise I'm uploading, right? Day wise means what I teach in the class, same thing I'm uploading, right? How can I upload advanced classes? The classes which are not over, how can I upload? Classes which are not over, how can I upload? Okay, if possible, I'll do it. So iterable are collection which represents key and values. Okay, so it represent key and values here. So what you can do is, for example, I want to convert list into, set, but I cannot convert list directly into dictionary. I cannot convert list directly into dictionary. Within the list, you have to represent, a tuple which consists of key and values. Okay, a tuple which consists of key and values. So there is a tuple which represent each item of the dictionary. There's a tuple which represent each item of the dictionary. 5 is a key and 50 is a value. Now this you can call it as your list. So this list is having what here? Tuples. This list is having tuples, and each tuple is having key and value, key and value, key and value. So this is a list, and this list is having a tuples, right? So this is a list one. Now I can convert this list into what? Dictionary. So when you convert this list into dictionary, each tuple represents, in this case, okay, in this case, each tuple represents, okay, so this is how it is, right? This is dictionary. So dictionary is having items, and each item is having key and value. So it will take the first one as a first item, which is 1 is a key and 10 is a value. And this is a second item where 2 is a key and 20 is a value. This is a third item where 3 is a key and 30 is a value. This is a fourth item where 4 is a key and 40 is a value. This is a fifth item where 5 is a key and 50 is what here? Value. So this you can call it as key and values. But you cannot convert directly list into the dictionary. Within that list, you have to represent key and value pairs. Within that list, you have to represent key and value pairs. You have to represent the key and value pairs. Okay. Yes. Now, if you print dictionary, right? So print dictionary 1. You can see 1 is a key and 10 is a value. 2 is a key and 20 is a value. You can create a dictionary. So you can create a dictionary by using, suppose, another dictionary. So I can say dictionary 2 equal to dictionary of, okay, dictionary 2 equal to dictionary of dictionary 1. Now this is creating dictionary from existing dictionary. This is creating dictionary from existing dictionary. So that is done using dictionary of D1. You can create a dictionary by taking elements from multiple iterables also. So that is done. Okay, that is done by using one function. So multiple iterables. You can create a dictionary by taking the values from multiple dictionaries. Multiple iterables. For example, assume that there is a two list. I have a two different list. Okay, I have a two different list. There is a list one. Assume that there is a list one contain some values like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there is a list one and there is a list 2. There is a list 2 which is having 10, 20, okay, 10, 20, 30, okay, 40, and one more value is 50. So I have a 2 list. This is a list 1 and this is a list 2. So I want to create a dictionary. I want to create a dictionary. I want to create a dictionary here. I want to create dictionary by taking the keys. I want to take the values from the list 1 as a keys, and I want to take the values from list 2 as what? Values. So I want to take 1 as a key, 1 as a key, and 10 as what? Value. And I want to take 2 as a key and 20 as what? Value. I want to take 3 as a key and 30 as what? Value. So how can I do this? For that, you are trying to use one function here. You are trying to use one function here. There is one function called zip. So there is one function, and what is the name of that function is zip. What this zip function will do is, it will try to combine. What this zip function will do is, it will try to combine. So zip, it followed by iterables. The syntax of zip is, okay, zip, it followed by what here? Iterables. So it receive either one iterable or more than one iterable. Yes. What zip will do is, iterate over several iterables in parallel producing tuples with an item from each one. Okay, if you see this definition, iterate over several iterables in parallel producing tuples. Iterate over several iterables in parallel, okay, producing tuples with a item from each one. What zip will do is, for example, okay, assume that there is a list 1 having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there is a list 2. There is a list 2 with 100, 200, 300, 100, 200, 300, 400, and 500. So you have a 2 lists. One is a list 1. You have a 2 lists here. One is list 1 and one more is list 2. Now there is a function called zip. Zip of list 1 comma list 2. So what zip will do is, it will read parallelly the value from list 1 and list 2 and generate one tuple. Generate one tuple with 1 comma 100 comma. Okay, take parallelly. Now 2 comma 200, then 3 comma 300, then 4 comma 400, then 5 comma 500. So it will return one iterator. It will return one iterator which contain each value from first list and take another value from second list and generate one value. So take one value from list 1 and take one value from list 2 and generate. Suppose assume that the list 1 is having only 3 values. So list 2 is having, okay, list 1 is having only 3 values and list 2 is having 5 values. So it will stop iterating it when shortest iterable is exhausted. Stop iterating it. Stop iterating it when shortest iterable is exhausted. Stop iterating it Okay, it will stop iterating it when shortest iterable is what? Exhausted. So if I'm writing here zipper, okay, L1 comma L2. If I'm saying zipper L1 comma L2, it will read one value from list 1 and read one value from list 2. Read one value from list 1 and read one value from list 2. Read one value from list 1 and read one value from list 2. Is it any values are there in list 1? No, it will stop. Means it will generate the iterator which contain 1 comma 10, okay, 2 comma 20 and 3 comma 30. 1 comma 10, 2 comma 20 and 3 comma 30. Enumerate is applied to only one list. Enumerate is applied to only one list contain values. Yes. This is combining zip. See the name itself, right? Zip will take two lists. Enumerate will take two lists. Enumerate will take two lists or one list. Enumerate will take two lists or one. What here? Zip is combining. Combining. You are combining multiple lists. You are combining what here? Multiple lists. Okay. I want to create dictionary. Yes. By taking values from different lists. Then how can it do that? By using zip function. Yes, any number of lists you can combine it. Any number of lists you can combine it. So if it is three lists, then you get a tuple with three values. If it is three lists, iterables means it can be one or more than one. Okay, iterables means anything, right? So either it can be 10 or 20, any number of iterables you can do it. Okay, right. So if it is having only one list, then how can you convert this one list with values into dictionary? You take enumerate. You can take enumerate. In this case, no problem. You can take enumerate. So what enumerate return? Tuple, which is having start, count, and value. Count and value. Count and value. So dictionary 3 equal to dictionary of which one? Enumerate. So this is converting a list into dictionary. Oh, so this is converting a list into what? Dictionary. This is converting list into dictionary. If you want to convert a list into dictionary, you can take the help of what? Enumerate, because enumerate returns count as well as value. Count and value, count and value. So it returns tuple. Suppose if you have a multiple list, like there is a list 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there is a list 2 with some 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. If I want to create a dictionary using this two lists, I want to use a list 1 as a keys and list 2 as what? Values. I want to use a list 1 as a keys and list 2 as what? Values. Then I can use dictionary 4 equal to zip. Okay, dictionary of, I can write like this. Dictionary of zip of L1 comma L2. Okay, zip of L1 comma L2, right? No, enumerate is not in, enumerate is what? Enumerate is iterator. Enumerate is iterator, which is used for reading. You can take one is a value from list 1 and 100 is, 1 is a key and 100 is value. 2 is a key, 200 is value. 3 is a key and 300 is a value. 4 is a key, 400 is a value. 5 is a key. 500 is a value, right? This is how you are trying to do it, right? So you have a two list, and using this two list, I want to create what dictionary. Suppose, so there is a list which contain roll numbers. Okay, there is a list which contain what names. There is a list which contain roll numbers. There is a list which contain what here names. So I want to use the roll numbers as a key and names as what values. Then how can I combine this? I can say dictionary 5 equal to dictionary of, okay, zip of, okay, roll numbers, okay, roll numbers comma names, okay, roll numbers comma names, and I'm trying to print dictionary 5. So where 1 is a roll number is a key and Naresh is a value. 2 is a roll number which is a key and Suresh is a value. 3 is a roll number which is a key and Kishore is what? Value. I can also create by using a range dictionary of, okay, zip of. Now I'm using range of, okay, 1 comma 6. 1 comma 6 is a key and range 10 comma 60 comma 10 is a values. So I'm creating a dictionary using, okay, range. So you can see this will generate 1 to 5 and this will generate 10 to 50. Now this range I'm using it as a keys and this range I'm using it as a values. This range I'm using it as a keys and this range I'm using it as a values. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are keys and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. These are what here values. Okay, yes. So this is different ways of creating what here dictionary. These are different ways of creating dictionary. Okay. See here, already I said here, again you're asking same question. I say no, it will stop when shortest iterable is exhausted. Yes, here when shortest iterable is exhausted, I say no. This list is having 3 values, this list is having 5 values. Where you listen here? Huh? This list is having 3 values, this list is having 5 values. It will stop it when shortest iterable is exhausted, right? If it is having same values, you'll get the same thing. Okay. One list is having less values, one list is having more values. It will stop. It will stop at which one less value. Either it is list one or list two like that. Okay. Okay. Now this is how, listen, don't go here and there. Sit at one place and listen. Okay. Right. Now this is creating dictionary by using dictionary function, right? So if you want to convert other iterables into which type, dictionary type, you are using this particular syntax. And how to read the content of dictionary, how to read content of dictionary, how to read content of, how to read content of dictionary. So you can read the content of dictionary. Okay. So actually dictionary is a, so we can read content from dictionary in different ways. Okay. We can read content from dictionary in different ways. First one is using keys. First one is using key, and second one is using iterator. You can read it using iterator, and third one is using, okay, you can read it using key, you can read it using iterator, you can read it using for loop, you can read it using for loop, you can read it by using get methods of dictionary, you can read it by using view objects. So there are different ways of reading the contents of dictionary. So the first one is using key, and second one is using iterator, third one is using for loop, fourth one is using get method of, get method of what? Dictionary. And fifth one is what here? View objects. So first we'll see reading the elements, reading it using key. Okay. So dictionary is what? Key based collection. Dictionary is a key based collection. So we can read value from, we can read value from dictionary. We can read value from dictionary using what? Key. We can read value from dictionary using what? Key. What is the syntax of this is? This is a syntax. You are writing dictionary name. Dictionary name of what is that? Key. You are writing like this. Now this is a syntax. The syntax is given like this. Dictionary name of key. Dictionary name of what is that? Key. Okay. Using key. Dictionary is a key based collection, and we can read value from dictionary using what? Key. So dictionary name of what is this here? Key. So if if the keys exist, if the key is exist, if the keys exist, it returns. If keys exist, it return what here? Value. If the keys exist, it return what? Value. If the keys not exist, if the key is not exist, if the key is not exist, it rises. Which error here? Key error. It rises which error here? Key error. Okay. For example, assume that, okay, assume that, so there is a sales dictionary. Okay, assume that there is a sales dictionary. So sales dictionary is having sales of some years. Okay, so last 5 years, like 2015. What is 2015 year? And next is the sales. And 2016. What is the 2016 is year, which is a key, and this one is what here? Value. 2017 is a key, and this is a value. 2018 is a key, and this is a value. And 2019 is a key, and this is what here? Value. Okay, so I've taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 years sales, and this is a key and this is a value. This is a key and this is value, and key and values are separated with what? colon. Key and values are separated with the colon. Now I can print the sales dictionary. Now this is a sales dictionary. I want to read the sales of 2018. I want to read the sales of 2018. How can I read the sales of 2018? I can write sales dictionary of what? 2018. How I'm writing sales dictionary of 2018, and what is the sales of 2018? 55,000. Okay, now I want to know the sales of 2016. I'll try to say sales dictionary of 2016. I'll get the sales of 2016. But what will happen if I'm saying printer? I want to know the sales of 2000, okay, 20. I want to know the sales of 2020. But is it key? Is it key 2020s exist? No. The key 2020 is not exist. Then it raises what here? Key error. Because this keys exist or not exist? Not exist. 15 is there, 16 is there, 17 is there, 18 is there, 19 is there, but 20 is there or not there? Not there. So it rises which error here? Key error. So there is no key called 2020. So I can read values. Okay, I can read values. I can read values from a dictionary by using key. If the keys exist, it will return value. If the keys exist, it will return value. If the keys not exist, it raises which error? Key error. If the keys exist, return the value. If the keys not exist, it raises which error? Key error. This is a sales dictionary with key and value, key and value, key and value, and key and value, key and value, and you are trying to display the sales dictionary. Now, second approach is using iterator. Okay, using iterator. See, without knowing the key, if I want to read the values from a dictionary, without knowing the key, I cannot read values, right? First, I have to read the key, and then I have to read which one? Value. Now, using iterator, what you can do is you can read all the keys. Okay, I can use iterator. I can use iterator. So we can use iterator. We can use iterator object. We can use, okay, iterator object to iterate or read keys from dictionary. We can use iterator object to iterate or read keys from dictionary. This will not read values. Okay, this will read only keys from dictionary. We can use iterator object to iterate or read keys from dictionary. So what is the syntax? Already you know how to create iterator by using iterator function, and it followed by what? Dictionary name. Dictionary name. Okay, but dictionary, because dictionary is having two things, right? Dictionary is having key as well as what? Value. But using this iterator, you can read only, using this iterator, you can able to read only keys. Okay, you can read only keys, right? Now this is 10, 120, okay, 220 and 330, and 4 is a key and 40 is a value, and 5 is a key and 50 is what here? Value. So here the data is a key and value pair. So key and value pair. key and value pair, key and value pair, key and value pair. But assume that this is dictionary 1. Suppose if I'm creating iterator, some x equal to iterator on dictionary 1. So what will happen here? It will return iterator object. This will return which object here? Iterator object. And this iterator object hold the address of which one? Dictionary. This iterator object hold the address of dictionary. But using this iterator object, I can read what? Because dictionary is having two things, right? Dictionary is having a key. Dictionary is having a key as well as what? Value. But using this iterator object, I can able to read only what? Keys, but I cannot read what? Values. Using this iterator object, I can able to read only keys, but I cannot able to read what? Values. No. How can I read it? By using next function. Suppose I'll say k1. K1 equal to next of x. So I call the next function on iterator, which will return the next value from, it will return the next key from dictionary. What is the next one? 1. So k2 equal to next of x. This will read the next value from dictionary 2, and k3 equal to next of x. What is the next key in the dictionary? 3. And k4 equal to next of x. It will read the next key from the dictionary, which is 4. K5 equal to next of x. This will read the next key from the dictionary. And what is the next key from the dictionary? 5. If I'm saying K6 equal to next of x, is it any more keys? No. Then it rises what here? Error. Then it rises error. Stop iteration error. It rises which error? Stop iteration error. But using this iterator object, I can able to iterate only what? Keys. Using this iterator object, I can able to iterate only keys. Okay, suppose, assume that suppose there is a products dictionary, product dictionary is there, which contain the product name. There is a product name and value. So printer is a product name, and this is a price of the product. And there is a monitor. Okay. And this is a price of the product. And there is a keyboard is a product name. And this one is what here? Price. So I want to read the product names. I want to read what? Product names. How can I read the product names? I'll just create one iterator. I equal to iterator. I create iterator on which one? Product dictionary. I create iterator on product dictionary. I'll try to read product name 1. Okay, next of I. Product name 2. Okay, again next of I. Product name 3. Okay, again next of I. Then I'm trying to print product name 1, product name 2, product name what here? 3. So I try to read how many products here? 3 products. That is product name 1 and product name 2 and product name 3. Okay. Now you can see here. Now printer, monitor and what? Keyboard. But suppose if I have number of products, suppose my dictionary is having 100 products. If my dictionary is having 100 products, you cannot call next. Okay, you cannot call next 100 times, right? Then in that case, what you do is you just give this iterator. In that case, what you do it, you just give this iterator to the for loop. So for product name in iterator, for product name in iterator, and I just print what? Product names. I just print product names. If I know the product names, can I get the values of those products? Yes. What I can do is I can write a product dictionary, a product dictionary of what? Product name. So you are reading product name. What is the first product here? Printer. You are reading a product name. You are reading a product name. What is the first product? Printer. So product name is a printer. Then product dictionary of product name. What is a product name? Printer. So what is the value of printer here? 50,000. What is the value of printer here? 50,000. And read the next product, which is monitor. The product name is what here? Monitor. Product dictionary of monitor. So what is the value of monitor? 25,000. So first I read the key, and using that key I read what here? Values. So this is a key and this is a value, and this is a key and this is value. This is a key and this is what here? Value, right? So you can read it. You can read it by using iterator. You can read it using one iterator. Yeah, you can read it using iterator. You can also read it using for loop. But for loop also create iterator only. Okay. So next one is using for loop. You can read it using for loop. So for loop create iterator on dictionary and read the keys. For loop create iterator on the dictionary and read the keys. For loop create iterator on dictionary and read keys. So for loop, the syntax, if you are seeing this, it is like this. You are writing for variable in now you can give here dictionary. For variable in dictionary name, and you are including statements. You may include multiple statements like statement 1, statement 2. But what for loop is doing? For loop, internally it will create iterator. Suppose this is dictionary, right? I can give this product dictionary directly to the for loop. I can write for product name in product dictionary. So I've given directly this dictionary to the for loop. But for loop, what it is doing internally? For loop internally, it will create one iterator. For loop internal, it will create iterator and iterate. Means what iterator will iterate? Will it iterate the keys or values? Keys. This iterator will iterate the keys or values? Keys. So what for loop is doing? Every time it is reading product names. Every time it will read one product name. Every time it will read one product name. Every time it will read one product name. Okay. Using this product name, can I get the values? Yes. I can write like this product name, and I can write here product dictionary of product name. So once I know the key, using that key, I can get what? Values. Now iterator is used when you are working with functions, but now you can also use iterator created by which one? For loop. So for product name in product dictionary, I've given directly dictionary. But in the previous example, what you have given? Iterator. Okay, this is iterator. You created iterator on dictionary and that iterator is given. But now Directly given which one? Dictionary also. But this will create what here? Iterator. And iterate what? Keys. Okay, this will create iterator and iterate what here? Keys. Okay, this is reading with the help of what? For loop. Reading with the help of for loop. Reading with the help of what here? For loop. Okay, yes. Now there is also get methods provided by dictionary. There is also get methods provided by what? Dictionary. There are some get methods. Dictionary provides some get methods. If you see this dictionary, right? It will provide. Now this is one way of reading it. Return the item of dictionary with the key. Rises which error? Key error if key is not in the map. Map is nothing but a dictionary. So there is, I said no, there is a method called get. There is a function called get here. So get is there. See, there are different approaches are there. Now this get is to avoid the key error. If the key is not there, actually if you are reading it, this is to read it by using get function. So return the value for key if key is in the dictionary. If the if the key is there in the dictionary, return the value for the key if key is in the dictionary, else it will return what? Default. If default is not given, what is the default value? None. If default is not given, it will return default as what? None. Why this method is? Okay, this method never rises which error? Key error. Suppose if the key is not there, if I'm creating dictionary like this, assume that there is a dictionary with the key and values. So 1 comma 20, 2 comma 20, 3 comma 30. Okay, now if you take this is one dictionary, right? If you are trying to use a dictionary one of one. So what is the one here? Key. So is it key one is exist or not exist? Exists. Then it returns value. What is the value of one here? 10. If I'm writing dictionary one of two, what is a two here? Key. What is the value of two here? 20. If I'm writing dictionary one of five, is it key five is exist or not? Yes. So what is the value of dictionary one of five? 50. If I'm writing dictionary one of some seven, is it key seven is exist? No. Then rises key error. So it rises key error, right? But I don't want avoid. I want to avoid this key error. If it is not exist, I want it should return what? None. If it is not exist, it should return what? None. Then what I'm doing is I'm using dictionary one dot. So dictionary is providing one function called get. If I'm writing seven, dictionary one of get seven, what it is returning, is it raised any error? No, but it return one value. Dictionary one of get, okay, seven. And if I say print v, what is the value? None. What is the value? None. None will not be shown on the screen, right? Okay, none is not shown on the screen, right? So you just assign that to the v variable and then print what is the value here? None. If you want, Suppose if the key is not there, suppose 9 is there, no, not there. I want to return one default value. What is the default value I want to return is 0. If the key is exists, return that value. If the key is not exists, return what? 0. If I'm saying v equal to d1 dot get 1, 1 is there. Is it 1 is there or not there? Is it key 1 is there or not there? There. Then return this 10. What is the value here? 10. What is the value here? 10. So when it returns this default, if the key is not there, if the key is not there, then only it returns the default. If the key is there, it doesn't return the default, right? If the key is there, it doesn't return the default. If the key is not there, then only it return this value as what? Default, right there. Okay. So this function is just to avoid which error? Key error. If it is not there, I don't want to raise the key error, but should be handled by returning one default value. It should be handled by returning one default value. Okay, now this is a get method. You can also use a get method. So get method, you can also use a get method to get the values, right? Okay, assume that. Okay, assume that. Now that is to avoid, right? Suppose I have a phone book, right? So there is a phone book. Or assume that there is a courses dictionary. Courses dictionary is having course name and the fees. Courses dictionary is having a course name and the fees. Courses dictionary is having course name and the fees. And courses dictionary is having course name and one more is what? Fees, like this. Now here I want to find the fees of a specific course. I want to find the fees of the specific course. What will I enter? Course name. Okay, input, enter course name, enter course name, enter course name. Okay, you enter the course name, you enter the course name. Okay, now you should get the fees of that particular course. You should get the fees of that particular course. What I'm saying is, fee equal to courses dictionary dot get of course name. If the course name is exists, it will return the fees. If the course name is not exists, if the course name is exists, it will return the fees. If the course name is not exists, it will return what? None. In the dictionary, if the course name is not exists, it returns what? None. Okay. So what I'm saying is, if course name, okay, if course name equal to none, if course name equal to none, sorry, if the fee is equal to none, if the fee equal to none, if the fee equal to none, now when fee equal to none, if the course name is not exists, then I'm saying print, I'm displaying the message saying that invalid what? Course. Invalid course or course is not available. Invalid course or course is not available. Okay, else I can display it I can display it. What is that? Course name. Okay, course name and one more is what? Fees. I can display course name as well as what? Fees. So I'm displaying both the. Now enter the course name. So course name is Java. Java is a 2000. Enter the course name C++. C++ is 1500. Enter the course name. Okay, I try to enter Python. Enter the course name .NET. Is it this course is there? No. So it display the message invalid course or course is not available. But is it that error is handled or not? Yes. But if you are reading it using this square brackets, if you are reading it using square brackets, what will happen? It rises what? Key error. It rises key error. If the course is not there, if I entering .NET, immediately it rises which error? Key error. Means your program execution is stopped. Your program execution is what? Stopped, right? To avoid this error, I'm trying to use which function? Get. If it is not there, I want to handle that error saying that this course is not available, right? Okay, fine. Now this is reading it. This is reading it by using which method? Get method. This is reading it by using which method? Get method, right? And not only that, I said there are different approaches are there. See how many ways are there? How many ways are there to read content of the dictionary by using key, and second one is using iterator, third one is using for loop, third one is using for loop, third one is using for loop. Using for loop, and fourth one is using get method of dictionary, and fifth one is using view objects. What is this view objects here, right? You can do it by using a view objects here. What is this view objects? Dictionary provide, dictionary provide three view objects. Okay, one is keys and one more is yeah. So this is dictionary view objects. So the objects written by so next approach is dictionary view objects. Okay, dictionary view objects. You can read the content of dictionary by using oh, you can read the content of dictionary by using dictionary view objects. So these are called dictionary view objects. So where you are writing dictionary dot keys, and dictionary dot values, and dictionary dot items. So keys method will return key view object, values method will return values view object, and items method return item view object. So this provided dynamic view on the dictionary's entries. Means if any changes are done in the dictionary, the changes will reflect to what views. So that is dynamic behavior, which means that when the dictionary changes, the view reflect this particular changes. Because after creating a dictionary, if you do any changes on dictionary, right, the changes also reflect to which object? View object. But there are three types of views are there. You can view only the keys, you can view only the values, you can view the key as well as what? Values. You can view only the keys, you can view only the values, you can view the keys and values, and that key and values are called what? Items. That key and values are called as which one here? Items. So that is dictionary dot keys, dictionary dot values, and dictionary dot what? Items, right? So what is exactly this? If you take this is one dictionary, right? Okay, if you take this is one dictionary, which is having key. Key is a person name of a person, and this is age of the person. So is having name and age. Okay, is having name and age. Is having name and age. Is having name and age. Right now, key is a name, and age is what here? Value. Key is a name and age is a value. It's like this. Key is a name and age is a value. Now, I said dictionary is having different views. Now, this is called as which view? Key view. I can read only keys. This is called as which object here? Key view object. How can I get this key view object? By using a function called which one? Keys. By using the keys, I can able to read what here? Keys. If I want to read only values, now this is which view? Values view. This is another view here, and this is which view here? Values view. How can I get only values? By using values. Using values, I can read only values. Using keys, I can read only keys. But if I want to read both key as well as what? Values, then I can go for which one? Item. This is which view here? Item view. This is item view. Item view. This is item view. But how can I get this item view? By using a method called items. So this method will return a tuple. This method will return tuple, which is having a key, and one more is what? Value. So each item is written as one tuple, and that tuple is having key as well as what? Values. So I can get only the names, I can get only the age. Okay, I can get only the names, I can get only the age, I can get only the names, I can get only the ages. I can get both name as well as what? Age. And that you can call it as which one? Items. So I can able to create three view objects, so that any changes are done in the dictionary, that changes can be applied to what? Views also. Means these are three different view objects. Now keys method return key view object. Values method will return values view object. Items method return items view object which contain key as well as value, but it will return as what here? Tuple. Having the key and one more is what? Value. Having the key and one more is a value. Okay. Just to see here. Now this is useful when you want to iterate only specific part of the dictionary. Okay. Now your application required to read only the keys. Your application required to read only the values. Your application required to read both. What is that key and one more is what? Values. Your application required to read both the key and what is that? Values. Then you'll try to use what is it here? Dictionary views. Okay. Then you'll try to use what here? Dictionary views. Okay, right? Yes. We'll try to see this view objects because this will take some time, and tomorrow we'll see this how to work with this view objects like keys, values, and items, right? So today we'll stop it here and tomorrow we'll continue this, right?